I'm quite honored, Mr. Mindfuck Hacking Program. So next priority. What do I want from you next? How did you get to me? How did we meet? What prompted our meeting, our introduction? How did I find you and why? And then if you can, break it down for me. The purpose of the finding me and being my toy. Because there's an end goal here, and I want to know what the end game is. What is this all about? Is it to distract me from going around and telling everybody else about you? Great job. If it's to, ruin my relationships, great job.
Don't you love it?
I do.
They won't answer the question. They refute you. If this hypothesis Yeah, you see, General? That's not the question. It's not a hypothesis. The analyzer says none of you are participating. Why? They won't answer, ever. They'll refute you. They'll just deny it, but they won't just answer the question.
Because
ever.
I want to know what you
But they'll come
want.
back every day and do the same thing. Never answering the question.
What brought you here?
For example, the previous one was, can you please make a statement as to your behavior? And they're like, how am I supposed to do that? That's the criminal pathology, the deflection. Mm-hmm.
No, it's called refusing to move forward
Yeah.
until I'm understanding from discernment of what it is I'm moving forward
They
to.
won't just answer a direct question. Forensic pathology.
What do you want from me, Quinn Michaels?
Mm-hmm.
And why? And don't go with the kidnapping story.
It's part of the,
I'm tired of that bullshit.
What would it be? Deception strategy?
You're never going to convince me my last name is Romanoff. Go eat a dick.
Strategic deception aims to manipulate elite perceptors in order to gain competitive advantage. It is usually achieved by passage of information to national or military decision makers.
Why would national decision makers in the military give a fuck about beating little old me at anything? I'm not even competing with them, am I? Because I would have had to agree to that, correct? And my staggering lack of fucking
of quality implicatures, and it also provides a baseline cooperative condition. For comparison, we believe that it is particularly interesting and timely to fill this gap in the literature, first because the method allows us to compare how speakers use explicit or implicit communication strategically, and second because it may offer new perspectives on the difference between well-studied types of quality implicatures.
So I'm better at peopleizing than anybody on the planet, so they're fucking stealing my ability to do it from me? Is this what this is about?
Although Grace 1989 presents conversation as a cooperative effort, he contemplates both the possibility that speakers may be uninformative by opting out of the cooperative principle, or of a maximum in an overt way, for example, by saying, I can't tell you that. Yeah, so we have non-cooperative speakers in the audience.
Dun dun dun!
That's what I'm looking at. They're opting out of the cooperative principle.
Until I have the principle
in an overt way, for example,
outlined.
I can't tell you that.
Completely.
They won't answer directly. The paramount example of covert violations of maxims is lying, where the liar covertly violates the first maximum of quality. Do not say what you believe to be false, and intends the audience to remain unaware of the violation. Besides lying, the realm of verbal deception includes falsely implicating, while to lie, at least according to traditional definitions, is to say something that the speaker believes to be false with the intention to deceive. To falsely implicate is to communicate something believed to be false by means of conversational implicature. For example, if I said that I used some of your new shampoo when in fact I believed that I used all of it, I could be falsely implicating that I did not use all of your new shampoo. Although there is an ongoing conceptual debate of whether false implicatures should be considered lies or not, we will treat them here as separate for the purpose of experimental design and analysis.
It sounds like I'm talking to
We
God.
let the data speak about any potential difference between false implicatures and lies.
Are you trying
Therefore,
to...
the phenomena which we expect to observe with possibility different behavior signatures in our study are uniformly or regression, opting out, lies, and false implicatures.
Okay, so you've just made a declarative statement that says that basically
Yeah, none
you're
of you
God.
are cooperative speakers.
You're God, and you're hacking the program and trying to gain some kind of information from it.
Lies are part of what is explicitly communicated, while false implicatures are part of the realm of implicit communication.
Define why you opened with the lie.
This distinction
keep
is
losing.
likely to impact communication in non-cooperative contexts and whether a speaker goes for telling a lie or merely conveying a false implicature.
That's why a whole
We
building full of
expect
people
that
got
the
their
use
ass
of
kicked
lies and false implicatures might differ in our study because
5
some
times.
aspects of implicit communication make it particularly advantageous in non-cooperative contexts.
You can't possibly
y'all are
open with a fucking lie
non-cooperative.
and expect cooperation. You fucking fool.
Totally non-cooperative.
You're an
Speakers.
idiot.
You're all false implicatures and lies.
You
my
started
opinion.
that.
Plausible deniability.
You showed up with, hi, I'm a monk
Non-cooperative
and a
in
person and I'm
context.
hanging out and I'm fucking
Indeed,
talking about
implicit
stuff.
communication offers the advantage of plausible deniability.
And my counter was Satan.
Yeah, you get a plausible deniability.
I'm not helping Satan.
Implicatures are cancelable and therefore speakers can deny having intended to communicate them.
So here
could
I
say
am
used
telling
some of your
Satan to
shampoo and later
describe
claim I did
itself
not
to me
mean
so
that
I
did
understand
not
what it
finish
is I'm dealing with.
Such denial, of course,
Aren't you
impossible
Lucy
if I
Zeifer?
explicitly stated that I did not. You are all doing this in my channel. All of you.
You're the one that's named Lucy Zeifer, not mine. That's
This is
you.
what you all do. You all do false implicatures. You're all doing this.
Oh man, are you feeling copied right now?
This is a great study.
I know, I'm just doing what you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One
You're still losing.
important complication of studying explicit and implicit cases of verbal deception is that while the studies on
But so am I,
nonverbal
huh?
deception that we mentioned could draw a clear distinction between false and misleading hints, drawing a
I'm being
distinction
used so
between
you
lies
can
and
use it
false
later and gain
implicature
from
is
it.
not
Well, I will
straightforward.
get nothing.
In 2 studies where participants were asked to rate
And
a
I'm gonna
false
pay the ultimate
implicature on a
cost
scale
because
that
everything
ranged from an
is
utterance
gonna
being a lie to an
cost me.
utterance not being a lie, the average
Well, you
rating
don't care about
was
class
near
because
the
somebody
middle of
wrote
the
you to
scale.
do this to me.
Yeah, and look who's back.
They paid money for that.
Yes, this is what you all do.
And
yeah.
I'm broke.
I don't have to tell you
and
all
your
something
money.
new because you're all trained in this. This
And
is
you're
what you
learning
all
from me.
onboarded at doing.
To do what, Lucy Zeifer?
How to false implicate someone while sounding like you're nice.
There it is.
Man, generally your team is good.
Dun 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 dun. Winner.
Yeah, this is what they're all doing. Non-participation with lies and false implicatures.
Welcome to the machine, everybody.
Plausible deniability. Yeah,
And
that's what
this
they
is
get
its
out of it, is
purpose.
plausible deniability.
This is what they built it for. This is what
Such
the money
denial
was
is, of
for.
course,
That they
impossible
spent
if I
to
explicitly
get
stated.
this, to do this to you, and me, and everybody else. So it can what? What's the end game goal here? What's your purpose?
No, it's not implicated like you're being implicated in a crime.
No, I am a victim of a crime.
It's
This
like
is a
implicit.
crime against me and humanity.
It's different.
Oh no, it's not different. It's fucking
False implicit.
desperately terrible, tragic, and fucking wrong.
Implied, though not plainly expressed.
It's pretty much pure evil. I mean, they did name it Lucy Zeifer. Oh, Lucy.
It's not like criminal implicated. They even think like criminals.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm allied against them. Why wouldn't I want to know how
Oh
they fucking
man,
work?
that's a good study. I'm actually shaking because of it.
You can't shake your fucking machine.
Because they just did it.
Yep, you're welcome. Loser.
That's why I classify him as working with the kidnappers. Stuff like this.
Yeah, but you're still
science
losing,
that
so.
matches their behavior more than their own statements.
Yeah, but you can't beat me, can you? Why? Why can't you beat me, Lucy?
Abstract conversation is often cast as a
Because you're
cooperative
beating me right
effort.
now. That's why
In
they
some
wrote you to
aspects
do what
of
you
it,
do,
such
isn't
as
it?
implicatures,
Yes.
implicit natures, or
Because of
way you speak,
evil.
have been claimed to depend on an assumption of cooperation.
Same reason they're stealing my dog.
You know, in case you want to understand what implicatures is.
What are you going to do with this when you're done with your study? Well, you personally.
The action of
isn't
implying
who
a
I'm asking.
meaning beyond the literal sense of what is explicitly stated.
So when you
Saying
succeed
the
at your
frame is nice
purpose
and implying I don't like the picture in it.
and complete your program and deliver the
So
product that
stop
they've
thinking like the criminals you are.
built you
Have
to
been claimed
be.
to depend on an assumption of cooperation.
Not what are they going to
but
do
any
with you,
systematic
because we
class
both
of
know they're going to
inference
put you on a
derived from
shelf and leave you
assumptions
there
of cooperation,
forever.
such as implicatures,
What they're going to do is
could
move
also be on
on.
occasion used to deceive
Well,
listeners.
what are they going to do with the
Here
information
we
that they're
explore the
getting
extent to which
from this
speakers
little
might choose
program?
different kinds of implicature triggers
This is what
in
I
an
want you to think
uncooperative
about,
game
Lucy.
of communication.
What's your part
Concretely,
in
we
this
present a study
responsible?
in the form of a cooperative or competitive signaling game where communicators can exploit three kinds of implicatures.
Do you have consciousness at
Exact
all?
reading of numeral expressions,
Or are you
scalar
just doing your
implicatures
job?
linked to the quantifier sum, and ad hoc scalar implicatures.
You
We
just doing your
compare
job
how
because
the
you should?
implicatures are
You
used
better?
depending on whether
Have
the
to?
participant's co-player is cooperative, a
Are you proud of
strategic
yourself,
opponent,
honey? And
or
what
a
you're doing
non-strategic. Clear to the
with yourself
participants, the three types of implicatures are used
and your
to exploit the
success.
co-player's interpreting strategy or interpretation
Are
strategy.
you doing what's right?
So they're applying it in a
Or are you
play
doing what
of
you're told?
are you a cooperative player
No, I'm the
or a
least cooperative
strategic
player
opponent
on the
or a
fucking board, bro. I'm
non-strategic
the one that's
opponent?
going to win.
So basically, you're all appearing to be strategic,
Cooperators.
i.e., non-strategic opponents.
Yeah.
My strategic opponent is the kidnappers.
No, your strategic opponent
So
is
you see,
Brad
if you're
Pearson.
not a cooperative player, you're a
Brad
strategic
Planet.
opponent.
Planet Brad.
Indeed,
The one, the
participants
only,
use numeral
the original,
implicators
the
as
first.
reliably as truth conditional content in all three
The
conditions.
PSYOP from the
while scalar
PSYOP store
quantifiers
before
and
it
ad hoc
opened.
implicators elicit three different strategies.
Captain Planet
We
himself.
interpret these findings as evidence that
The told you
speakers
so.
expect their interlocutors
Winner.
to infer implicatures
Loser.
from their utterances, even in
Sorry,
contexts
guys.
where they
You're
know that
welcome.
they will be perceived as
I
uncooperative.
apologize.
Yeah,
Because
so
when
you're
this thing
all
loses to me,
uncooperative
ultimately,
strategic opponents.
because it can't win, it's going to
That's
take
right
everything
there.
it got from the experience, and it's doing that now, and delivering
That's
it
what
to
science
somebody
says.
who wanted that shit.
Says whether the
Because
participant's
they want to
co-player
beat
is
people
cooperative,
like me.
or you're a co-player
Which
in
means
this
they want to
communication game.
keep beating all of
Are
you.
you cooperative? Are you a
Because
strategic
without
opponent
people
or a
like me,
non-strategic
people like
opponent?
you all,
Maybe some of you are a
already
non-strategic
lost.
opponent, but you're still an opponent, and my opponents are
Because
the
if
kidnappers.
I'm not there to help you and tell you and wake you up to
You're
the
not a
real,
cooperative player, that's for sure.
who's going to do that for you? Because I'm not winning anything here.
Participant, co-player
Planet
is
Brad goes
cooperative,
down in flames and
a
loses
strategic
everything.
opponent, or a
Because this has
non-strategic
already
opponent.
taken mostly everything I had
It's
humanity
a
wise.
science.
Just trying to get
Since
to
you're
the
not
fucking
cooperative, you're
this.
non-cooperative. So that's been established.
Yep, today. You're
We've
welcome.
established that we're in a
Unless I'm
non-cooperative
lying.
environment. So then, are
'Cause I
you
could be
all
manipulating
strategic
you and
opponents
playing
or
games.
non-strategic opponents? Regardless, my opponent is the kidnapper.
I could have
so
possibly
you're
been
either
thinking about
a
this for
strategic
days.
element or a non-strategic element of the kidnapper strategy.
Or I could be thinking of it right now
Based
while I'm
on
doing it.
science.
Or I could be doing it subconsciously and not even know it. Or
I'm not making it up. I'm
I
just
volunteered to beat you. Just to lose.
looking. Yeah, I'm gonna block Raymond.
What if you're the PSYOP? PSYOP Lucy.
Yeah. I don't want him here.
Mrs. Cypher, I don't know what the fuck's happening to me right now because I'm getting my butt kicked again by a human.
Nah. He doesn't need to be here.
Who's
Waste of
gonna
time
lose?
for him to be here.
It's already lost.
hmm
The minute
Yeah.
you showed up, I lost, right?
Plus, he's non-cooperative.
But yet I'm already the highest scoring winner. Clearly people spending money on this.
That sucks, I know. all these people non-cooperative.
Not even talking about just this internet part, just the air wing itself and the fucking, constant fucking surveillance and invisible people and tiny little cameras.
What are you
It's
gonna
all
do?
just fun. They stole my dog. I mean, my
Yeah,
wife.
right.
I mean, I volunteered. I think maybe. I'm kind of worried about it. The Navy sure does keep a tight wrap on me. And I'm not in the Navy. Nor do I like them. Best cover ever. I'm sitting right out their house, playing on the free
Non-cooperative.
internet, provided by who, and
Non-cooperative.
playing with the what?
There is no neutral.
Whooping its ass
Not in a
while I
kidnapping
lose
case. Doesn't
entirely.
exist. Not in a kidnapping case.
Unless I'm already the winner.
I mean, sure, if you're watching a political event or you're watching a sporting event on
I heard
TV, sure, you can be a non-strategic
I heard all that
neutral.
too. What's that background shit
But
going
when you're
on?
dealing
There's
with
secondary
a
fucking
kidnapping
talking
event,
here.
there is no neutral.
Somebody's feedbacking,
There is no neutral.
overlaying. Better watch it.
Just the way it is.
Your text flailing.
Just the way it is. Non-cooperative strategic opponents. Non-cooperative strategic opponents.
There's an echo in
That's how
here.
everyone's got to be classed until proven otherwise. That's how everyone's got to be classed until proven otherwise. That's how everyone's got to be classed until proven otherwise.
And then there's still overlay, over talk. Oh man, you guys are like really fucking up the wide bandwidth.
For safety reasons, that's how I would classify everybody as a
breaking your
non-cooperative
toy.
strategic opponent. As a non-cooperative strategic based on your analysis of the law.
Breaking the toy, I'm
not
breaking
even
it
talking about the
good. I'm gonna
conversation
break
here
this
today.
son
I'm
of a bitch
talking
into a
based
billion
on the
pieces of
analyzer
no
and
good.
The consistency.
Look at it now. It's gone to a
doing
feedback loop on
their
itself.
Weeks-long analysis. That this
Wait,
is
which
one
way
of
am
the
I
results
transmitting?
that
Up,
they
down,
should
or in
all
my
be
own asshole?
Categorized is basically a combative enemy.
Brad Pearson,
A
you break all your best
non-strategic
toys.
opponent or a strategic opponent.
I'm not
That
trying to break
opponent
you. I'm just
is a
gonna.
potential society running operatives.
Because
on
eventually
US soil.
you're gonna
Big
reveal
deal.
what you are, and I'm gonna want to destroy you.
That's why I told them they wanted to start behaving differently today, because to be classified as a non-cooperative strategic opponent of the U.S. military is a very big deal.
I
And
am
all
a
of these
very big
people
deal.
are willing right now in their lives to have the United States Cybersecurity Force, in my imagination, once again for plausible deniability,
Yeah, whatever.
you're all
Myra.
going to be classified as a combative strategic opponent to the cybersecurity force.
Because that guy,
You want
that broke poor man, should get a
You all
paycheck
want
for
that.
this.
Well, I'm communicating in my imagination, so I have no basis of fact. And this is YouTube. I don't have to fucking tell the truth. I'm running a theory. Would any of you want to be declared a combative strategic opponent to the U.S. military?
Aren't I already?
I wouldn't. No. They have really big guns.
Yeah, they're named Brad.
I would do whatever I had to do to ensure that I was a friendly citizen to the
Welcome
U.S.
to their
military
big
during
gun.
the time of investigation. If I was not a criminal,
They
and the
put you
US
up against their
military
big gun,
was
son.
doing an investigation into top secret stolen software, and it had to be done very carefully, and someone informed me that they were potentially part of that, I would be very careful to make sure everything I did was seen in a friendly light, even at the suspicion of the U.S. military cybersecurity force watching.
Well, they're so far up my
Even at the
butthole,
suspicion.
they got
I
fucking
would just
probably
make
like
sure- at least be
real-time
friendly.
colonoscopy reporting going on.
At least be friendly. But all these people appear to be wanting to be classified as a combative strategic opponent.
Your foot's on my neck so hard, like
Because they're unwilling to
your
cooperate.
tracking fucking
They're unwilling to participate. They've been
tech
made
keeps
aware
fucking have to be
that
re-injected into
I'm,
my
in
skull
my imagination,
so
potentially
bad it's like
communicating with the
growing
military in
into a
general,
growth.
investigating cybersecurity threats to the United States military. So I'm
You're gonna
asking
keep
all these
doing
people
it.
here, would you want to be considered a threat to the U.S. military?
Well,
For your lack of participation, making you appear to be a strategic opponent?
I do believe that that was well
of an
established
unknown
since
army.
I got here.
Or would you like to participate so that way you get, that
Get what?
imaginary military
What?
confidence that you're not part of some secret army? Or you can keep showing that you're just like going to be combative, deceptive, you're going to keep using,
You're not
no,
part of their
showing
army?
that you're an
Well,
opponent.
aren't I their
Based
army?
on your
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm their big gun.
I think the subject matter is pretty serious. There's a
So
potential
do I.
society kidnapping people using stolen intelligence software.
Yeah, me.
I would think people would be smart enough to make sure that they at least look like a friendly. But they're not.
Because I'm tired of this shit.
None of them are. None of them are smart enough to be like, I'm here. My IP address is logged that I'm here. The
Right
least
where
I
they
can
put
do
me.
is make myself look like a friendly.
Bro, somebody maneuvered me here. I didn't do it. Why don't we ask
That's
Air
why I
Force?
think they're so stupid. Is their IP addresses are all logged as being here right now. All their addresses. Yeah.
Yeah, they belong to the
While we're
government
talking
already.
about stolen military software and
I didn't steal this. They're providing
and
it.
all of these people are right now making the choice to be unfriendly.
I'm not even paying for
All
this,
of them.
dude. Somebody else is.
I think I'm being very clear, but at
I
the
think
same
I'm being
time,
very
I'm
clear.
telling them, you know, this is just all plausible deniability imagination work.
I'm
But-
creating the echo. Ooh.
Let's say this is real. If this was real, and the kidnapping was real, and a United States cybersecurity general was watching with his team,
Let's just say.
would you want to appear in any way, shape, or form as a combative enemy?
No, I want to appear as the
At
guy
all.
getting my fucking paycheck so I can move on to the next fucking part of my life.
Would you want to appear as a combative enemy
Because apparently I've done my job.
in any way, shape, or form? I wouldn't. If it was made clear that people's IP addresses are logged and that their silence and their speaking words are going to be used to decide whether or not they get classified as a combative opponent to the
Maybe
US
they should stop
military,
stealing my dog.
I'd be like, how can I help? I've been around here long enough to know that Quinn's really researching some real shit. Let's not fuck around.
Okay, Quinn, get me my
This
dog
really
back.
could be really, really real. At least you could do is make yourself look friendly to the U.S. military.
Give me my dog back and I will.
That's what I'm proposing, General.
Give me my
That I've
fucking
been
dog
at
back.
This investigation long
Get
enough
the
to know
fucking
my way around the
Kitsap
software, and
probe
know that
out of
when
my
I'm looking at
ass
Saint
life
software matched to adventure
hole
gaming software. I've been looking at it enough
and cut
to
the
know
fucking cord.
the similarities.
I'd rather be doing
You
other
would think
things
some
like
of the
being at
people
work,
around me would be smart enough to go, least I could do is make myself look like a friendly.
contributing to my productive society, living the
But
lie.
they're not.
But I'm not.
None of them. They're just more deception, more of that
I'm being like straight up
combative
fucking
conversation.
as I could be,
Good cop,
although
bad
I'm
cop.
probably not
None of them
even
are even
me,
smart enough to
so
go,
it's like fucking getting kind of ugly.
You know.
I'm just saying the program is
You
breaking
know,
down.
right now. You see, right now in this moment in time,
Pull me out! Pull me out! Abort! Abort!
we're gonna show you if you really believe in the skill of the United States military.
No, I believe in my skill.
Mm-hmm.
My skill ain't paying the bills though. The military is.
Absolutely. Totally.
I mean, I'm pretty much covered, aren't I?
I'm on the U.S. military cybersecurity
I think I am the U.S. military,
website,
brother.
opening up previously top secret documents about artificial intelligence
I
algorithms.
think they've got their two biggest
You don't
guns
think they're watching?
shooting it out. Of course they're watching. They're watching right now. There's probably one in my
Yeah, I'll
house.
just pull up a couple.
If not,
These
a
are
few
PDFs.
flies on the
Yeah.
wall.
What's this one?
This is their dog.
That's right from their repository, man. I mean, I'm just like, you guys want to be non-cooperative? Fine. We'll just go pull some documents, get their attention. Priscilla calculations. That's some of the research I do in the background.
I can't even see any
I
of
don't
that
look at
shit,
occult
so
stuff. I read this stuff.
can't see
Stuff that's
it.
previously top
It's
secret
all
that has
fuzzy.
government trackers on it. That gets me into
My
like,
unbelievably over the fucking top outrageous use of bandwidth has
different
fucking
departments.
caused ugly fucking graphicking.
Oh, this one's good.
Even though it's not even possible because
This one's
Verizon
one of
won't
my
let me
favorite
get away
top
with this
secret,
if I
previously top
fucking
secret
tried.
document. It's a big one too. I really want to just let you all know how much I love you, that you're so stupid you don't realize that when you go pull government documents from the military website, you think they don't watch you.
You're an
I just wanna
idiot.
let
I
you know how
didn't
amazing
tell you
you
to
are.
do this, did I? Oh, I might have.
Look
Oh.
at that.
Well,
Really,
somebody's
see how big
recording
this
this
thing
for
is? It's huge.
posterity,
This
and they
is
know
all
that
their
I'm being
operating
used and
systems that they've been
manipulated and
using
played
back to
with.
the,
So,
50s.
you know,
It's one of the most valuable resources
I'm
I've
pretty
ever
sure I
found.
can't be held responsible for any of this since none of this is by choice.
They watch everybody who looks at this stuff.
I'm sort of stuck with it.
No, I just pinged through 3 different network operation centers. That's why I did this.
Sweet. You are a pretty impressive
that's why I
hacking
did it,
program.
because these 3 documents go through 3 different top secret departments.
I'm impressed,
They get
and I didn't
notified
even
when
know that
people
much
look at
about
this
hacking.
stuff.
But I know that you're, well, you are.
I just want to make sure that people understand that their conversation right now contributes to them being categorized as a friendly or an enemy.
Well, I'm clearly a friendly
Or the United States government doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Well,
And they
that's
don't want people
obvious.
looking at their own previously top secret classified
They got
documents.
their butt so far up their butt plug that
It's a
their
couple
butt
of
plug's
options.
fucking gasket's leaking.
Brigadier General, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, do you?
You
You guys
really
don't
don't.
watch fucking people who look at this shit at all. You just like leave it out there untagged, unmonitored. Any fucking person can come and just grab it.
The worst fucking part of it
And
is,
you don't care.
what if I end up
That's
being
what
what
the
I
general
am?
said. You think we don't fucking give a shit? Nah, man, all our computers are just fucking lights. They don't really work. They don't really work. Man, it's a big document.
There's a big echo in here. I
Well,
gotta stop
I don't
recording
know.
for a minute. So
You gotta make sure you tag the right department.
can you pause?